Good afternoon, everyone. Kripa Fashion Conclave extends a warm welcome to all the participants from Pan India Fashion Institutes to this very special event today. We take immense pleasure in introducing Ms. Rina Dhaka, who is not only a mentor for many designers and fashion students, but an iconic Indian designer who has successfully created art and delivered fashionable styles. We are privileged to have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Rina, and we hope this conversation will be very fruitful for all the students aspiring to work in the fashion industry. Participants are requested to send the questions, if any, in the chat box here on Zoom. A very warm welcome, Ms. Rina. Over to you.
Okay, so the students of, I assume, many institutes. I also work with, as you know, I have been mentoring in last 2 years JD Institute, and in the past I worked a lot with NIST, Pearl, Amity. I mean, I have taken students, in fact, from everywhere in the early days, from Pune, from Surat, Amritsar. So whatever, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, in my time when I came about, we didn't really do internship. We used the design industry was so small that I remember when I wanted to start out, I had really no idea how to do it. And guess who helped me? The late Rohit Khosla. So I went over to his place, and he had this amazing house. Delhi was very accessible. Getting to Bombay was also easy. Uh, and we began at a time like that where everybody just sort of held each other's hands and gave each other a start. Then, of course, came the era of fashion shows and then fashion weeks. And then, as you know, bodies got formed, LACME and FDCI were one to begin with. I am a founding member of that body. And it was really very casual, frankly. And I actually think that a time like this reminds me of my early days where there was no concept of commerce. There was really no concept of a planned journey, which we all have to take. Like, you guys have to intern, you have to do these things. There was no have to that time. So in that era, you seem to be brought back into. So I would say use this as an opportunity for those of us who, of course, uh, can do so. Um, that's really what I'd have to say.
All right, Ms. Dhaka. So we have a lot of students from all over India, fashion students who have already joined in. Would you like to talk on a particular topic of fashion, after which we can take the questions from many students?
Well, I'm happy to talk to them if they give me their concerns, if they feel something I may say will reach out to help them, either by mentally or professionally. I'm very much there for that contribution. And so let me know. What does it say from Divya to everyone? I saw one message.
So we'll go to the questions one by one, whatever students would like to ask you. And
Yeah.
so you can just, all right. So we'll take the questions now.
Happy to.
Thank you. And the first question comes from Vanchika Sachdev from Indian Institute of Fashion Art, Ambala City.
Yeah.
She wants to know what, according to you, is a favorite part of being a fashion designer and about the fashion industry.
So, you know, there is, when you say fashion industry, it just really means that you yourself are the microcosm of a macrocosm. So you are the fashion industry. So there's really no, like, a Hollywood studio where we all go to and our lives run by that. It doesn't work like that. Each one of us has our own journey, and how we scale it day by day is our own struggle. Yes, when we have common platforms, like in the early days, we traveled on shows together, did commercial events.